Tripod Lives coming at you right now. So today I want to talk about Battlefield, and we really need to kind of look back, look at the past Battlefield games, and try to remember what Battlefield used to be. Now, this game isn't horrible. I'll say that off the bat, but there was such high expectations, high hope when the game first released that as the months went on, it was clear we weren't getting content. The game was kind of misrepresented as a old school Battlefield, and it's frankly anything but that. And there's several reasons, which I'm going to talk about. I think a lot of people are going to agree, especially if you're an OG Battlefield guy that's been playing Battlefield for years or maybe even decades like myself. So one of the big things is obviously a lot of the games used to have some historical facts to them, especially like Battlefield 1. You'd have operations. You'd kind of learn about World War One as you were playing the game, going through these different operations, these different maps. And they, even Battlefield 5, even Battlefield 1, there was somewhat of a realistic feel to them. Nowadays, feels completely made up. And I wish there was more realism in it. Obviously, the next big thing are servers. Constant servers. They're gone. I don't understand why on official you can no longer go into server browser and find constant servers or stay within a lobby which has rotating maps in it. This way you're getting through the progression, you're staying with the people, it helps with the community and helps hooking up with people. As you can see on your screen here, here's some footage from Battlefield 4. This is Dragon Valley. Just look at the size of this map. Truly massive. Why not bring back some of the older maps, Battlefield 4 maps, Battlefield 3 maps even, or move some of the maps over from Portal. Give us more official content that keeps the community together. Just the size of these maps alone, back on these older games compared to now, is crazy. They're at best medium size. On top of that, the timers on these older games, such as Battlefield 4, Battlefield 5, Battlefield 1, you'd sometimes be in a match for an hour, sometimes longer, sometimes less. Now you're going through it in 20 minutes, which, what does that mean? You're getting through the content a hell of a lot quicker. The matches are shorter, sometimes even 10 minutes if you're getting dominated. It's ridiculous how unbalanced these things are because you also don't have constant servers. Every time a match ends, you're sitting in the next lobby, it's filling up with bots, and you're waiting for players. Whereas by the end of the last match, the match was almost entirely full. It's so frustrating. It's like, now I got to go wait another 5 minutes, sometimes 10 minutes for a lobby to get full and also play against bots. Well, once again, why not bring over some of the older maps or bring over the ones from Portal? Bring them over, give us some content. It seems pretty easy to me. Shouldn't really be that difficult because content is clearly lacking from everything from vehicles to weapons. I mean, where's our Navy? There's no Navy elements at all. No water, no boats. Maybe they're coming at some point. Maybe they'll give us one map with it. I mean, that's how ridiculous this is getting at this point. And then also, why can't I pick my character's voice? Why can't I decide if I want a male or a female voice? It's kind of silly that I'm stuck with whatever random voice they decide to give me. Not really a huge deal, but just is kind of annoying. It's like, why not let me pick it? All the weapons feel the same on this game, generally speaking. I mean, there's some difference. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they're exactly the same, but you can pretty much pick up any weapon, and you can laser people with it. With some exceptions, obviously. There's always going to be some exceptions. But generally speaking, it's like every weapon's a laser. And I think a lot of that has to do with the Battle Royale because you're crossing over the weapons. You have the weapons on a multiplayer, and then you have the same weapons over on a Battle Royale. None of the guns feel real at all, frankly. They just don't. There's also no real challenge. You're getting into these matches. It's pretty much spawn in, kill a few, die because of the map sizes once again. And of course the spawns. The spawns are awful. Sometimes you're spawning in and die right away in a vehicle on a teammate. It's like, well, what the hell happened there? That doesn't make any sense. Why was that allowed? Even if I'm looking at my little camera. So it's just pretty much spawn, kill, die, repeat. And it's frustrating a lot of people because you can't really do much. It's it's like you're right in the action sometimes instead of being able to maybe, spawn on a different objective, take your time to get over there. And sometimes you don't even have that option once again because you're in a lobby that's being completely dominated because matchmaking's awful. No constant servers. It's terrible. Also, where's our proximity chat? Why do we not have proximity chat by now? It really makes no sense. Once again, if somebody doesn't want to hear other people, that's what mute's for. That's what block's for. If somebody's annoying you or upsetting you, you have every right to either leave the lobby, mute them, block them, or in some cases, if need be, even report them. Also, these open classes, man. Yeah, we need to go back to closed classes. Too bad, so sad. People shouldn't be able to use whatever weapon on whatever class. That would help with teamwork tremendously. It would help with the community because now you're going to have to use whatever weapon you're assigned, such as if you're being a medic, you're on engineer or assault or a recon. Also, weather dynamics. How come we have no weather dynamics? What's going on here? We can't have some rain maybe once in a while, or I know they did the stupid little snow thing there for a bit. That was on one map, that snow event. I forget what they call it, but that little winter format that they did there. Why not put that on all the maps for a while? Now that could have been a pretty cool limited time mode. I mean, we have all these modes. Why don't we try to bring it down some? And what's this limited time mode? Do you think that's going to bring players back? No, what's going to bring players back is more content. Give us more maps and get rid of the battle royale. I know some people are going to disagree with me on this, but as an old time Battlefield, I've been playing Battlefield since, decades now. It's been decades. Battlefield 3 is where I really got into it. So that should tell you right there. Get rid of the battle royale. This free mode that you keep updating and giving free content to versus us, people that paid $70 that want to play the multiplayer, take away those resources, kill that. Let's focus on the core game itself. A lot of people like Conquest. I know I do. I love it. Breakthrough, Rush, if it's done properly. But even that seems to be completely unbalanced these days. And how about uniforms? How about distinct uniforms? For some reason, we've gotten in this. I mean, once again, it goes to what I said at the beginning of the video about historical facts. What even is this? We have a civil war with like 5 different armies within the country, and what that's going to boil over worldwide? Can we go back to countries? War is countries against countries with different uniforms. That would also help with hardcore mode. Who misses hardcore mode? I know I do. It used to be fantastic. You have like limited or no HUD. You got to just identify the player by the uniform he's wearing. You can't do that right now. I mean, I understand some people are doing it in Portal and they're trying it, but everybody looks pretty much the same. Generally speaking, once again, there's always exceptions. I mean, and then we also have time to kill. What's going on here? Still dying around corners. That should have ended a long, long time ago. And Battlefield, I know you really don't care. You got our money at this point. I'm just hoping maybe with the next season coming up here, season 4, you'll actually do something and add some content and actually listen to people, because I feel like a year at the end here, and I'm sure you've already pissed off enough people to where they're just done with you. But get the contents out. Keep us happy. Focus on the multiplayer. That's what we're here for. That's what we want. Pump it in there. Even if you have to go back to the old battle pass thing where at least then we knew every 3, maybe 4 months we were getting 4, sometimes even 6 maps back on like Battlefield 5 there, Battlefield 1. I mean, you go back and you compare how many maps we had this time, this far into a game with past games. This is sad and pathetic. And you can't even blame it on the Battle Royale because Battlefield 5 had a Battle Royale. Yeah, that game took a little bit, but still. That's pretty much it for now. There's some other things, I'm sure. If there's anything any of you can think of as well, post it in the comments. Let me know. Maybe I'll do another video about it. In the meantime, let's stay frosty and hope that Battlefield actually can turn this one around. They've done it before. Hopefully they can do it again. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate your views. Be sure to like and subscribe. Don't hesitate. Don't think about it. Just do it. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing. I hope you have yourself a great day, great week, great month, great year. I'm Tripod Lives, and in other words, this is the pod out.